So our aim in AFEX is to help Africa feed itself. We focus primarily on smallholder farmers. These are farmers that have been producing since a long time, but some of them don't have the capacity to even farm to feed themselves, not to talk of taking to the market. So what we do in AFEX is to provide them with inputs from fertilizer to seeds and agrochemicals to help them in their production, and then at the end of the day, they will repay their loan in grains. We are not only providing inputs, we are also providing markets to these farmers.
AFEX is assisting farmers in giving out them inputs to go and farm. After when the farmers harvest, they will bring the commodity. We will deduct the loan we have given to them and the remaining balance for their bags. They are doing it as trade.
Last season, for instance, in Jigawa, we were able to do just about 3,350 farmers, but this time around, we have tripled the figures. We've done over 10,000 farmers. So, and still counting. I know our plan for next year is to also double what we did this year.
There is a community engagement. The community engagement, it involves the AFEOs, field extension officers of AFEX. They will go to each community. With that, they will introduce AFEX to them. The introduction to AFEX to them as an AFEX is an agro that assists farmers with loans so that they can, at least if you are doing half hectare, with the assistance the farmers they will get from AFEX, the farmers will do like 1.5 hectares or 2 hectares or more.
My name is Aminu Muazu, an AFEO from Jigawa House. My major role is to go villages and give an information about AFEX to the farmers. And when that farmers had an information of AFEX, they used to give us their biodata so that we will register them and come to collect their fertilizer, seeds, and other insecticides.
Each FEO books his farmer on workbench. After booking, it now comes to the warehouse manager, where the warehouse manager will have to go and screen out those farmers, which the list might have been given to the warehouse manager by each FEO. You screen them. After screening them, before approval. After the approval, you now have another engagement with the farmers before disbursement.
Gaskiya ne na samu taimako sosai. Tun daga zuwan kamfanin AFEX CBN, gaskiya na samu taimako sosai.
Na fuskanci matsalar kuɗi na wajen yin aiki a yanki a bige a kawo.
Ina jin daɗi sosai na harka da su.
Mutanenmu wadda nake ɗauka aiki ta hanyar zuwan wannan kamfani na AFEX, su ma kansu murna suke yi da godiya da abubuwan da ake, wadda da ina da abokan da sai dai su fita neman kuɗi wani gari.
Na gani ba wai labari ba, irin taimako da suka samu daga CBN daga ɓangaren AFEX.
Then there is repayment. The repayment is the process of collecting the loans or paying back the loans those farmers they have been collected before. When it comes to paddy, the farmers, if the loan it was 66,000, they were to pay as their balance. Then they will bring 5 to above bags of all what they have harvested.
So once the farmer brings in the grains, we scoop to determine the purity of the grain. We scoop around the bags to check for impurity like stone, red stone, dust, anything that's impure in the bag.
In AFEX, quality is our watchword. We are different from the open market. We are not only aggregating grains, we are aggregating quality grain. Our system starts from grading parameters and then warehouse best practices. At least 50% of any consignment that comes to the warehouse, we look for impurities, we check the moisture content, we check immature grains, and then we check disease grains.
So for the impurity now, once you test the bags and we detect that is below 1%, that is grade 1. If you do another test and it's above 1%, that is grade 2. If we detect another bag that is above 2%, that is grade 3.
With the help of our moisture meter, we know if we collect it like paddy, the acceptable moisture level for each paddy is supposed to be between 11 to 14%. If it is above 14%, need to be sun dry. Definitely that paddy need to be under grade 3 because of that sun drying.
They will now go for a workbench where we input all the data that has been carried out from the grading.
Workbench is our in-house tool. All we do in AFEX revolves around Workbench, from our field operations to our payment system and then our customer engagements. Workbench helps aid our operations.
With the assistance of Workbench, the more you put all your data, the Workbench will tell you the payable price for that farm. That one, it clears some doubt for the farmers and this, and even the weighing. The farmers, they will just know their weight from the scale. Some they are just calculating it direct, and even from the Workbench, it's tallying with what they are calculating. So they are happy with that, and we are happy with Workbench.
For a trader appreciates price of the company because the price is better than the price in the market.
The traders, that one, the moment they have commodities by their side, they are bringing it directly to the warehouse in order to collect their commodity. They were happy with AFEX.
Wanda taimakon da yake mana a da kayan da muke yi in za mu yi buhu 10 yanzu ga shi mu yi buhu 100 ta hanyar AFEX.
To alhamdulillah mun ji daɗi domin ta taimaki mutanenmu manoma mu ma haka 'yan kasuwa mun ji daɗi da zuwa. Da mutanenmu suna zuwa wurare muna tafiya ƙasashen na kudu noma ai neman kuɗi to yanzu ba ma zuwa.
Saboda haka mun gode Allah mun gode AFEX da kuma CBN.
Daga zuwan effort din nan to alhamdulillah yanzu wasu suna noma kaman bahu 30, 50, 100 muna noma kaman bahu 130 wani 40 ya danganta ba ma zuwa ƙasashen kudu din neman kuɗi. Kungiyar ta taimaka mana fiye da yadda ba ka zamani.